You're fast asleep, dreaming about pizza or flying or being chased by a bear with your ex's face, whatever, and then, bam! Your calf clenches like it just saw your browser history. You shoot up in bed, leg twisted, toes pointed like a cursed ballerina, whisper screaming into the night. Congratulations, you're cramping. Whether it's your calf, foot, or hamstring, a muscle cramp is like your body deciding to prank you with pain. They're common, random, and annoying as hell. But what even is a cramp? Why do they happen? And why does your body wait until you're sleeping, swimming, or giving a presentation to turn into a malfunctioning robot? Let's break down the science and the weirdness of muscle cramps. What exactly is a cramp? A muscle cramp is an involuntary, sudden contraction of a muscle or group of muscles. Basically, your muscle tightens up and refuses to chill. It can last a few seconds or several excruciating minutes. And when it hits, you're not in control. Your muscle's gone rogue. What makes this worse? It's often the muscles you use most. Calves, thighs, arches of the feet. You know, the ones responsible for walking, running, and looking cool in shorts. But cramps can strike anywhere. Fingers, abs, even your neck if you slept wrong or fell asleep during a Marvel marathon. The classic culprits: dehydration and electrolyte imbalance. Let's start with the usual suspects. 1. Dehydration. When you don't drink enough water, your muscles don't have the fluid environment they need to contract and relax properly. Less water, more friction. Higher chance your muscles throw a tantrum. 2. Electrolyte imbalance. Electrolytes like sodium, potassium, magnesium, and calcium are critical for muscle function. They help conduct electrical signals from your nerves to your muscles. Think of them as tiny messengers keeping your body coordinated. When those electrolytes get out of whack because you're sweating a lot, overexerting, or living off energy drinks and ramen, your muscles can misfire. This is especially common in athletes, people who work in heat, or anyone whose diet consists mostly of vibes and iced coffee. But here's the plot twist. It's not always about hydration or electrolytes. That's right, not all cramps come from sweating too much or not eating bananas. In fact, studies have shown that not all athletes with cramps are dehydrated, and replenishing electrolytes doesn't always help. So what gives? Enter the nervous system. Your brain and spinal cord are involved too. Some researchers believe cramps are actually a neuromuscular glitch. Your brain sends the wrong signal, your muscle contracts, and the relax message doesn't get through. This can happen when your muscles are fatigued, especially after intense workouts. You hold a position for too long, shout out to desk jobs. You sleep in weird angles. Good luck, side sleepers. Think of it like a stuck key on a keyboard. Your finger hits it once, but the letter keeps repeating. Your brain sends one contraction signal, but the muscle holds on like it's auditioning for a CrossFit commercial. Why do cramps happen at night? Night cramps are a special brand of betrayal. You're relaxed, you're calm, your sheets are cool, and suddenly you're doing accidental yoga. Here's why it happens. Reduced blood flow. Lying in one position too long, especially with your legs straight, can reduce circulation. Less oxygen to your muscles equals higher chance of cramping. Tired nerves. Your nerves can get fatigued, just like muscles, and when they do, they're more likely to send erratic signals. Welcome to Midnight Cramp Town. Foot flexion. If your toes are pointed while you sleep like a sad ballerina, your calf is already shortened. Any sudden movement or stretch can trigger a cramp. Basically, your sleeping position plus tired muscles plus poor circulation equals the perfect storm. The real-world triggers. Let's talk about those classic "I'm about to cramp" moments in the middle of a run. Your calves seize up like they're quitting the race before you. During a swim, congratulations, your leg has decided drowning might be more fun. While reaching for something on a high shelf, because clearly ambition is dangerous. Basically, anytime your muscles are stretched, overworked, or surprised, you're at risk. Also, fun fact, not really fun cramps are more common as you age. Studies show that nearly 50% of adults over 60 experience regular nighttime cramps. Muscle mass decreases with age, and nerves become less efficient, which means your body gets crankier, like an old man yelling at the TV, but in your calves. What about cramps during pregnancy? Yep, they're super common, especially in the third trimester. Why? Extra weight equals more pressure on muscles and nerves. Hormonal shifts affect nerve signals. Blood circulation changes due to growing baby. It's like the body's way of saying, you thought back pain was enough? Here's a bonus leg cramp at 2 a.m. Can stress cause cramps? Indirectly, yes. When you're anxious or under pressure, your body produces more adrenaline. That can make your muscles tense up, especially in your shoulders, neck, or jaw. Stay like that long enough and you're setting yourself up for a cramp. So technically, yes, your boss can give you a cramp. How to stop a cramp. Mid-horror show. Here's what to do when your muscle locks up like a bear trap. Stretch it out slowly and gently. If it's your calf, flex your foot upward. Massage the area. Use your knuckles, hands, or beg your partner to help. Heat or cold. Warmth relaxes the muscle. Ice can reduce soreness afterward. Stand up and walk. Movement can signal the muscle to release. And for the love of all things holy, don't panic. That just makes it worse. How to prevent cramps like a pro. Want fewer 3 a.m. torture sessions? Here's how. Stay hydrated. Aim for water, not just coffee and soda. Eat a balanced diet. Include magnesium, potassium, calcium, and sodium. Warm up and cool down. Don't skip stretching after exercise. Adjust your sleep position. Keep feet relaxed and not overly pointed. Compression socks can help improve circulation, especially for frequent night crampers. Some people also swear by magnesium supplements or eating a banana a day. The science on that is mixed, but hey, bananas never hurt anybody except maybe in Mario Kart. Weird treatments that might work. Some athletes use pickle juice. Yep, you read that right. The theory: the vinegar and salt somehow trigger a reflex in your throat that calms the nervous system and stops the cramp. Some studies say it works within 90 seconds. Others say it's nonsense. Either way, it's gross. But desperate times, also mustard, like a spoonful of yellow mustard. Again, the science is shaky, but some athletes swear it works. Cramps are usually harmless, but sometimes they can signal something more serious. Frequent unexplained cramps, cramping plus muscle weakness, cramping with numbness or tingling, cramps that don't go away even with stretching or rest. These could be signs of nerve damage, circulation problems, or conditions like diabetes or thyroid issues. If your cramps are consistent and annoying, or just weird, talk to a doctor, preferably one who won't tell you to just walk it off. At the end of the day, a muscle cramp is your body's way of saying, I'm tired, stressed, underfed, and underappreciated. Also, I hate you. But if you treat your muscles right, hydrate, stretch, feed them well, they'll probably calm down. Probably. Just don't get too comfortable, because when you least expect it, your calf might strike again. What's the weirdest place you've ever cramped? Have you tried pickle juice? Do you believe mustard is magic? Tell us your most chaotic cramp story in the comments. And don't forget to like this video if you've ever screamed into your pillow mid-leg cramp. Subscribe to YX for science that explains your body's most ridiculous moments. Hit the bell so you never miss a chance to learn something painful. See you in the next spasm of curiosity.